The 2019 regular season comes to a close tonight as Week 9 unfolds in front of a packed Cardinals Stadium, and it'll be a good one. The rivalry that is Davison and Lapeer will write another chapter tonight, and the winner claims the SVL Red Division title. Hi, folks. Thanks for tuning in on DTV Channel 191. Chris Jared, Riley Wilcox with you tonight. And Riley, let's get right into it. I mean, you look at the stats for both teams there. Both teams compiling a heck of a resume for the playoffs, and this is going to be a great matchup.
Yeah, both are coming in at 7-1. I believe both 4-0 in the division.
That's right.
Davison is first in point scoring. They have 386 on the board, and they've only allowed 83. And on the other side, we've got Lapeer coming in first for points allowed. They've only allowed 73, but they've scored 319, just short of Davison on that one. And then first we've got Davison has 2,163 passing yards. Lapeer's coming in at 684,
right.
And then both coming in about roughly the same place. We've got second rushing yards, 1,416. First, Lapeer, 1,520.
Well, when you look at the passing yards, too, Lapeer not obviously up to the standard that the Cardinals, really impressive, led by the junior quarterback, Brendan Sullivan. But the rushing yards really the same, and that's what the Lightning will bring offensively tonight, and the Cardinals, with their offense that's made plenty of noise, will get the football to start this game. Davison won the toss. They said, give us the rock to start out this Week 9 battle. And we're just about set to get things going. Lightning kicking from left to right. And this one's a high boot. Back going to be received at about the 5-yard line by the sophomore Jalen Flowers. A good burst of steam up the middle. Flowers to midfield. Beats the kicker, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
That's an epic start to have to this game, especially against such a big rival.
There's a flag all the way down at the 20-yard line. And let's see what this flag's going to tell. But the Cardinals with a house call on the opening kickoff. Let's just see if it stands, though. Wow, what a way to start this football game. Jalen Flowers, just a young man, a sophomore that we've talked about this year. And the Cardinals the past few years have had guys that have really made names for themselves. And that young man, one of them. And it's against the Lightning. The touchdown will stand, and the Cardinals just take 15 seconds, and they take the opening kick of the Week 9 clash against the Lightning to the house for 6. Unbelievable.
That makes the fourth one. Davison has returned the opening kickoff. This time it's just Jalen Flowers, though, not Caleb Smith like we had earlier this season.
Well, and Smith, Riley, did all three before that. And that's just another testament to the weapons that this Cardinal team has. It's not just one guy. It's not just two guys. It's a lot of weapons that the Cardinals have, and they waste no time taking the first kick all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. You saw the flag back at the 20, and immediately you could just assume that it could be against the Cardinals' return team. Wasn't the case, and now we're set for the extra point from Gabe Hopkins. Little pressure outside on the edge. The kick is going to be... The officials didn't say if it was good or not, but it looked like it split the uprights. Now one does. So the Cardinals can decline this. The kick would stand. And that's what Weingartz looks to be signaling from the sideline. Boy, not the greatest way to start this ballgame for the Lightning on the road, as not one play from scrimmage. That really just the extra point, but the kick return and the field goal, both with flags resulting. And so now let's see what the Cardinals are going to do here. The official held his hands high that it went through, so the Cardinals, I'm not sure if they accepted it and moved them forward, and now they're going to kick again. I'm not sure here.
If he didn't decline it, he gets to kick it again.
So the Cardinals are going to give this one another shot. So Hopkins will line up to boot this one through once more. Pressure on the outside, this time from the left. But it doesn't faze Gabe Hopkins. He splits the uprights, and the junior tacks on the extra point, and the Cardinals just 15 seconds in, they strike first. Taking another look at the replay. Great blocking all the way down, and the Cardinals were able to take this one all the way to the house and get these Cardinal fans on their feet early. And that's important in a ball game like this where momentum, Riley's going to be huge.
And a lot is on the line, too. This could shape up the rest of the season with playoffs. coming up soon.
Oh, and it will, too. You're absolutely right. This will have implications on the matchup for both teams. Boy, Flowers, too, almost stumbled out. I thought he might have, but able to stay on his feet. And you could see how exhausted he was at the end of that run. Much-deserved break on the sideline. And now the Cardinals will boot it to the Lightning. Well, that's huge. You receive the kick. You will kick it to the Lightning at halftime, but Davison, I mean, you keep Sullivan on the sideline, your offense on the sideline, and you've got the opening kickoff to the end zone for a touchdown, and that's just huge. We mentioned in our pregame show that this a rivalry that had started a few years ago after the 2013 season, entering 2014, was the birth of the Lapeer Lightning, obviously with Lapeer West and Lapeer East. And they joined and merged. One school took over the campus of Lapeer West. That's where they play their football games, and it's been a heated rivalry ever since. The Lightning actually won the first 3 contests. Cards evened the score with 3 of their own after that. And then the most recent of this installment last year, the Lightning took that one in Jake Weingart's first game against not only his alma mater, or for West, you could say, went to Lapeer West, but a matchup that means very much to him, a guy that was born in the Lapeer area and had so many ties and still does to this day. But I remember talking to him when he took the Cardinal job. He says, I am bought in, I am a Cardinal, I am full on in Davison mode. He'll still get the friends and family that will text him and whatnot, good humor, but he says he is bought into this Davison program. And that loss last year against the Lightning was a tough one.
Knocked down the top dogs of the SVL.
Dirksey catches the over-the-shoulder pass. He sets up the offense. Crossing over the other side. Dirksey gets doubled. Gene's going to have the ball pull up for the mid-range shot. And that's money. Olivia Jean is a pretty good shooter.
Going to have to whip out some aggressive defense here if they want to get possession in time for a potential 3-ball to send things in a double overtime.
Olivia Jean's got 12 on the night. McQueen gets the ball, drives past, throws it up. A little too strong on the rim. Senior Tomzak gets the ball. Cards are down 3 and are able to tie this ball game if possible.
There's 0 timeouts left. There's not much they can do here. It's just all up to the players now.
Are you going for the 2 or 3 here, Mason?
I think they're going for the 3. It looks like Olivia Jean wants it.
Olivia Jean did want to pull that. Refs missed a little bit of a double dribble. That's going to be tied up. Looks like the possession arrow does stay with the Cardinals. So they're going to get a chance here. Just 44 seconds left into this ball game.
Yep, potential for a turnover on that play.
I wouldn't be mad with the quick 2 here and the quick foul to see if Carmen can maybe Davison can make a miss at the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot.
We're going to get Olivia Jean almost open there on the screen. Looks like Hitchcock drew one up for Jean to try to get the open look. They have her in the corner. Dirksey with a nice behind the back and a floater. Just falls short on the rim. Cardinals able to tie it up again. And it looks like it's going to be Carmen's ball here.
Yeah, and that's not what they want. They got to lock down this full court press like nothing else.
23 seconds left for the Cards to get a stop.
Carmen calls a quick timeout here before. Cardinals really need a quick 3 here to have any chance of seeing a double overtime. It's going to take some strong defense here, though, on the break from Carmen's Ainsworth with just 23 seconds to drain.
Last time Carmen had a minute left to take the last shot, they decided to drain the whole clock. So Cardinals are either going to have to look to steal it right away, or they're going to have to foul and take their chances at the line. Cards have been aggressive on defense, able to get a couple steals off deflections, especially when the ball is taken down low.
And neither teams have seen an overtime game yet this year, so it's really just a test of how well they can do in these late game situations.
We have a nail biter on us now, Mason.
And it's Coach Lance Belil talking over with his team what they need to do to secure this ball game. Just drain that clock best you can, keep that ball moving so Davison doesn't have a chance at it.
McQueen and King leading scores tonight, both with 17 apiece. That's huge production from your guards.
Yeah, just dominant performances by King and McQueen.
Cardinals showing a press. They're going to need a miracle here and a stop. They get McQueen open. Cardinals double everyone and are called for the quick foul.
Yeah, Hitchcock not happy about that one. Punch in the air there. Puts Carmen Ainsworth in better position here to possibly get a last-second bucket to steal the game.
All right. Carmen's going to have 2 shots here. Cardinals hoping for a miss or 2. First one drops.
That might just seal it here. Cardinals will need 2 possessions in less than 20 seconds to have a chance at winning this game.
Need a quick 3-ball and another foul. Second one's gonna go in. Putting the Cavaliers up 5.
No timeouts left for either team. It's all up to them now.
Hertzy with the ball. 10 seconds left. Gonna need to throw up a shot quick here for the Cardinals. And they're gonna get a foul, and Allard looks like she's gonna go to the line for 2 points here. That's not the worst scenario, but maybe knock one down here, try to chuck it off the rim as hard as you can, and throw it to Olivia Jean for a 3.
Yeah, I mean, not the most uncommon thing. Happens in the pros. Why can't it happen here at Davidson High School tonight?
You never know.
6.9 seconds on the clock here.
Allard's gonna make the first. .9 seconds left. Cardinals up by 4.
Even if she makes this, they're still going to need a quick 3 after this. Need to force a quick turnover here. And they're going to go to the foul.
Dirty with the quick foul. Some great sportsmanship there. Helping her out.
Hitchcock likes that play late in the game. Hoping for some Carmen Ainsworth misses here. They've been pretty golden from the charity stripe this game. But you got to hope if you're Davison that they miss at least one of these. And if they do miss on that second, it's all about boxing out, especially against the 6'1", Armani Strozier.
Hadley's held her own tonight against Strozier. Strozier hasn't scored at all. Hadley's been very active on the defensive end tonight.
Yeah, and she's really just been able to out-rebound most of Davison.
Second one's going to be off. Strozier with the rebound. Gets blocked. And that's going to be a ball game for the Cardinals. Cardinals are going to fall short 52-48. Carmen Ainsworth gets the W on the night. But the Lady Cards gave everything they had. Everything they had towards this ball game. And I'm very proud that they went into overtime against an 11-1 Carmen Ainsworth squad who's a powerhouse.
Yeah, you really got to respect the hustle they showed early on. Not falling down after that really rough start and just able to come back and take it to overtime. I think that's a win in the book for the Cardinals. Even if it's not in the stat book, it's in there for moral value. Now we're going to toss things over to Jill for a lockdown player of the game. Number 12, Chanel King, with that 17-point game.
I'm here, Chanel King, and you know, you guys were pretty evenly matched throughout the game, and you managed to come out on top after overtime. How did that feel?
It felt good. Well, we were playing kind of sluggish, but I'm glad we pulled it out.
And you hit the buzzer beater at halftime. How did you manage to do that?
I just seen the time running down. It was nobody open, so just shot it, went in.
Was there any doubt that you guys would win tonight?
We got a lot of faith in our team. We don't look past anybody, but yeah, we got the win, so I'm happy about it.
And then how are you preparing for your upcoming game against East Lansing?
Just keep working. Take it game by game. Yep.
That was very good, and thank you, Davison. Have a great night.